Today is one of the days I've been waiting for. My buddy Mike, also my electrician, he's coming out to change out the service. I believe my buddy Patrick's coming with him, Mike's brother. So two things. It's gonna be awesome to see those guys. I haven't seen them in quite a while. And it's gonna be great to get rid of this sketchiness that I've been running. This has not been ideal. And I gotta replace all these boards up on here, but I haven't wanted to touch any of this because the power lines are attached to it. And if I do anything wrong and this drops, this doesn't just go to the pole on my side of the street, it goes on the other side of the street. There's no pole on my side. So if I was to stop messing around with it, trying to work around it, and something went wrong, it could drop the power line across the street and make it so I have no power at all. So I haven't wanted to even breathe around that for a while. So they're actually on their way now. So I'm going to do a little bit of prep work, see what I can do about kind of getting things staged here a little bit and ready for them. Made a Home Depot run, got some of the AZEK trim boards for it, and a piece of conduit. He wanted me to grab a couple of fittings, and yeah, it should be a good day. Like I said, one of the biggest things is get to see my buddies. So let's see what we can do before they get here, and then hopefully I'm not in their way, and hopefully I can help kind of speed things along. Me having to replace those boards are going to be a bit of a time suck on them, so hopefully maybe he'll disconnect the lines and we can hang them a little bit from cable, and then I can work on those boards while he's starting to set up the panel and stuff like that. So we'll see what we can do. All right, so I forgot to take a video when they got here, but Patrick's here, Mike's here. They're both working away, hooking me up, getting some new power. And as I like documenting things, so everything's coming together, and we got our 2 ground rods in. One's over there and a little over 6 feet away. There's the original ground rod in there coming up. So still got a little ways to go, but we're getting there. Huge amount of help. This is exciting. Well, new service is on. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Patrick.
What do? Hey, everybody!
We got the new panel in the basement. We got some much more stable wiring going on and whatnot. I just got my tire inflator, filling up the tires in his van. But yeah, worked out awesome. Can't thank these guys enough. As always, you guys are like family. Good people. And as an added bonus, we mounted a heater on the wall and got that wired. So that's awesome. So huge start. That's a lot of relief. And yeah, so we'll get back at it. Tomorrow will be a new day, and we'll be doing some other stuff. I don't know how much good footage I caught today. We were down in the basement, we were inside, we were outside, and phone died at one point recording and whatnot, so hopefully it's something entertaining at least. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Hope you guys had an awesome weekend. Oh, Saturday is cold. It's got to be below freezing. What we got? Yeah, we got about 28, 29 degrees. I've had the heater going for a few. But yeah, it's Saturday. I think Chris is coming out. Today's going to be a little bit of a detour. I got something I got to do tonight. And then I believe Chris is bringing his trailer because I think he's taking that Trans Am I bought. He's kind of been drooling on that for a while since I got it. And I just got it as an opportunity for a project car to be playing with in the background and thinking about and planning for, and then work on it when I'm done. But then the other day I found one of the cars I've been looking for a long time. The one I put the video up where you can see the tire on it. So I'm all cranked up about that one, and me and him got to talking, and he does want the Trans Am, so we're gonna get that in the driveway today, get it jacked up, scrutinize the underside, because when I bought it, it was raining out. So just want to make sure he's not taking on a lemon. So we're probably going to do that. We may work a little, let it warm up out there a little bit. And then we'll get to that. But then I got to break early to go do my thing I got to do tonight. Actually, I ain't posting this until I'm done with that. It's a surprise 50th birthday party for one of my buddies. So I was thinking I had to be secretive, but this won't be posted until tomorrow morning, and the party's tonight. So we'll get something done on the house today. Not quite sure what, even if it's just moving some of the debris out back from stripping off the roof, because I do want to sort some of that, because some of the roof rafters, I have a side project planned for some of those, so I'll probably sort those, get the last of the dumpster topped up, because they're coming for the dumpster Monday and bringing me a bigger one so I can get the basement emptied of all the debris and all the debris out back. And then Mother Nature's died back out back a good amount, so I can get to the rest of that trash that's out beside one of the barns out back. So yeah, so we'll see where today goes. We'll fumble and bumble through a few things, and hopefully we don't freeze, because it's cold. Actually, yeah, you can see my breath today. Oh boy. Well, hopefully you guys are off to a good weekend, and we'll catch up later. Well, that may not seem like a hugely productive day, but getting this mess cleared up so I can start working on these walls and wrap up all this is huge, because this was just a huge mess. All boards, nails hanging out of them and all that stuff. So that was awesome. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Sean, for the help with that. And we stacked all the semi-usable lumber for future temporary project. I'll let you know what that is later. But yeah, so that was awesome. Got the dumpster totally topped off. We crushed that in a couple of times, packed it up as good as we could, and that's ready to go. They're swapping that out Monday for a bigger one. And we still got to empty the whole basement of all the debris down there, all the floor joists and all that stuff that went down rather than come up. I started tinkering around with one of the roof rafters over here, and then Sean and Chris showed up, so I stayed onto that. And then we ended up spending some time going over the Trans Am, make sure that was good for them, and getting that loaded up and whatnot. Had a good lunch, and yeah, so that's it for today. Nothing super productive, but cleanup is always positive. So anyway, hope you guys' weekend's off to a great start.